How you doing, everybody? Randy Richard in the shop. You can see I show you my new shirt. Anyway, I've been very busy. I was very busy over the holidays, and so I know I haven't had any videos up. So I thought I'd put together something here, a little catching up on things and things in general, what's going on and what happened over the holidays a little bit. Happy New Year to everybody. It's starting off with weather report on Christmas Eve. Yeah, Christmas Eve we got about 10 inches of snow, which is really nice, and it was cold. It was in the highs. It was cold for us, I should say. In the highs, it would get up to 32 during the day, 31, and down in the low 20s, 21. I think it was the coldest it was. And it was like that for over a week. That's very good. It kills some of the bug larvae that way. And but we had the entire family was here for Christmas, which we haven't had in really quite a while. I have two daughters and I have a son. My son's the youngest, and their spouses and the grandkids. Everybody came, and we're here for about a week, and it was a very, very fun time for all of us. With the snow, the kids got to do some sledding. We were able to pack the snow on the driveway since we live on a slight slope, and you've got about 1,500 foot of hard sled run. And when that packed down to ice and or hard pack snow, it was pretty fun for everybody to be able to come out and sled. We had some really good news over Christmas. Our one daughter, the Major, who I've mentioned before in several videos, and you've seen her skydive and things like that. She is pregnant, and we've known that for a little while. She's due in March, but we found out our oldest daughter also is pregnant. She didn't tell us until they got here, so that was quite the surprise. And she's due in, oh boy, I want to say August or September or something. So she's a little ways off. But anyway, so a couple more grandkids are on the way, it looks like. So we're pretty happy about that. We're happy for them. Let's see what else happened. I showed you there my shirt. My oldest daughter, she received an embroidery sewing machine from her husband for Christmas, and I got on it and got her the logo, and she embroidered a shirt for me, and I showed you there at the beginning, and came out pretty good for her first time ever doing that. So we might we might do some patches or something, and for folks, we'll see where that goes. But it came out pretty good. It's kind of a fun thing to do. So I ended up with a shirt. And then my other daughter, though, she just free-handed, and I needed a cover for my stool. I don't know if you've seen the videos. I knock the foam off my stool here in the shop all the time. So what she did, here, let me see if I can get it. I'll pick it up. She made a cover for my stool. Now, isn't that awesome? She didn't do it embroidery. She just did it by freehand on the sewing machine. Cut it out and all that stuff. So that's an awesome stool cover. So a little bit of talent going on there. She's an artist also, so she could do that kind of stuff. She just looks at it and can do it, and draw it or whatever. Animals, whatever. She's pretty amazing in that, as far as that goes. So anyway. Okay, I sported a new hat. Here, I'll show you that. Isn't that cool? Now, Kearney Trekker been out of business for a long time, and I have to make a severe apology. I had help in the shop cleaning over the holiday. Well, little rambunctious on cleaning, and some things got thrown out, like the letter in the hat box. So I knew who all this came for the hat came from, and I can't remember. It's been 2 weeks, and I can't remember anything. So I apologize severely to the kind gentleman that sent me this hat. I know this though. He had them made. I save all these letters. I save every letter that anybody sends me, and I haven't been able to find this one for some reason. So I either put it someplace special or to set it aside. For some reason, I can't find it. But anyway, thank you for the hat. This is awesome. He had them made, or had this one made at least. I'm sure he had several made, and it is just awesome. This is probably the closest I'll ever come to even having a Kearney Trekker machine, but you never know. One day, maybe. But out here on the West Coast, machines like that are really, really rare or hard to find. I'd have to travel to the East Coast or something, or the Midwest. But anyway, thank you for the hat. I'm wearing it all the time now. It's my go-to hat. I love this thing. So thank you very much. And please send me a comment so I can thank you properly. Anyway, so the weather, I told you a little bit about the weather, but so today is the 9th, January 9th, and on the 6th, we got 10 inches of snow, I should say, the Christmas Eve, and that lasted, and then we got a little bit of rain about a week later, and then on the 6th, we got another 12 inches of snow. Now, most of the snow had melted. There was very little left from the other snow, but because of the rain. But now, then it snowed 12 inches, and today's the 9th, and we still have most of all that snow still. So that's very cool. We haven't had winter like this in a really, really long time. You know, they say the drought's been going for 4 years, but you know, really, we haven't had a winter like this in probably 6 years or so. It's been quite a while. So let's see here. So I told you about the kids. Okay. Also, Tom Lipton. Thank you, Tom. I know I haven't called you or sent you an email or anything, but I'm going to do that. Thank you, Tom. Tom showed a Whitney punch he received from a viewer, and he said he was going to pass it on to somebody. And well, I made a comment to Tom, and that it's something I could use here in the shop and things like that. And he sent it on to me. Thank you, Tom. I don't know what to say. And thank you to the viewer who sent it to Tom and everything. So it needs a little work. Here, I'll show you real quick. There it is. It has some of the punches. I think the 1/4-inch one was redundant. I have the 1/4-inch one in the punch now. We're going to do a little fix on there was an old screw and nut set up in this pivot point that has to come out to change the punches, the dies, and it's supposed to be a threaded screw, so I just put a 1032 bolt in it for now. And then there's a little depth gauge piece that's missing. I might make one of those for it, which is kind of handy if you're going along an edge. And there's a couple of the parts of the die sets are missing, and I'll just draw those up, and I think I could probably just make some and harden them up and here in the shop for what I do. But it's an old Whitney punch, and it goes down, and this is like a 16th hole up to a 1/4-inch here punches, and for sheet metal. So it'll come in handy here in the shop for some of the stuff I'm doing, and sometimes on the airplanes. So definitely help out here and there. So thank you again, Tom, for sending that on, and we'll get it fixed up a little bit. Stan, thank you, Stan. Bar Z, and Stan, I know, sent a bunch of folks out packages of fudge. Well, mine came just like most others came, very beat up. But I was just watching James Kilroy's video, and James said how it doesn't matter if it's beat up, it still tastes good, and it was. That's it. But boy, was it beat up. They were brutal. with the Postal Service there. Just brutal. But thank you again, Stan, for that. Thank you to my wife. This is being filmed on a new camera. Canon Viac something, HF 600 something, I don't know, handy cam type camera. And I'm liking it. I haven't shot very much video with it, but it works really. It seems to work really well, and we'll get some machining videos here going on it and show you that stuff. I've got about 3 or 4 projects all lined up here that I've been kind of working on. The last week I've been I've got some dovetails orders and just put those in the mail, a few of them today. I had 3 of those to go out today. So, and I'm making some more, just so since I'm all set up, it's a lot easier to make several than it is to make one. So I'm going to make some extra ones and have them here. So if you guys are interested in one, email me and let me know. I want to thank the boys up in Canada. That's Pierre Baudry, Phil Desjardins, Colin Chapette, and Robert. But I still have that letter sitting here. Yeah, Robert Corvo. Anyway, but Colin, Philip, and Pierre, they all do videos, and they sent me one of their knurlers, one of the knurling tools they did for What's in Your Box. So I'll be showing that, and I haven't really had a chance. I tried it once, but that's it. I haven't had a dedicated couple hours to use it and shoot video and all that. But thank you guys up there for sending me one, and I owe ya, and we're working on that. We're still working that out, so I owe ya. But anyway, they sent me one, and I'm going to try it out and put through some knurling. I'm going to try to come up with some projects for it, and show you how that works, and show you how well it works, I should say. So thank you guys. I'll put everybody's links up just like I usually do for everybody. Well, that's a quick catch up. It's been happening here for the last couple weeks. The kids have finally left. Of course, I went home, and everybody made it home safe and sound. And my son is, I think he's in a few days. He's got to go back to work. So pretty nice. Where he works, they knock off for Christmas. They just say, everybody go home. And so, he's been home for like 3 weeks, 4 weeks. They're all on salary, and the boss says, go home. That's a sweet deal. So, but I think he has to go to Hawaii for work. Well, that's rough, so for a couple weeks. They got a helicopter over there, and they're doing I don't know what they're doing there. I think they're doing power pole stuff on Oahu. So life is rough. Life is rough. Let's see. Well, I think that's about all I can really show you right now. And this is just, like I said, just a quick update. And thank you again for last year. It was great, introducing doing the dovetail cutters. And thank you for your support. Everybody who purchased one or made some donations toward that. I do really appreciate that. It really is helping support the channel and stuff. Today I'm going to take a delivery of a new piece of equipment for the shop, and it's all because of the supporters of the dovetail cutter. The funds from that is what purchased the new tool that's coming. I don't want to tell you what it is yet, but it's supposed to be here today, so I'm kind of excited about that. Yeah, and let's see. Oh, I want to thank Jim Bollinger. I forgot Jim. And some of the stuff, a few items that he sent me, and that working out a trade with him, and I'll show you that when the other new piece of equipment comes. It's all kind of tied together. So thank you, Jim, and be sure to check Jim's channel out and give him some subs and stuff. And Jim does welding and things like that. And built some very cool. He built some very cool costumes for his kids for Halloween. That was very, very, very cool. So. Anyway, thank you guys. Thanks for watching, and thank you for all the great support for the channel. And we'll be into machining big time here. And as I said, I got a ton of projects, and we'll be on it. So thanks a lot, and we'll see you next time. Well, fireworks for New Year's.
Look at that! Woohoo! That's a good one, huh?
Happy New Year!
7:45 p.m.
We celebrate Mid-Atlantic New Year. That's what we celebrate. The Mid-Atlantic New Year. I think it's going.
It might keep going down. I don't know. Yeah, what's at the bottom?
Woo! Woo!
Hey. Oh boy.
It's a balmy 29 degrees out. A few inches of snow still.
You can photograph the crowd. Say hi to Grandma.
Oops. There's the crowd.
Here's another one getting going.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
these are California compliant fireworks. They're not worth a hoot. Don't move to California. This is what you get.
Purple.
Oh no, I don't think it's very loud.
That one might have flip pile on fire.
Woohoo!
No.
Roscoe got a coat for Christmas. There he is. Oh, he's the patch on.
What's his name?
That's his name.
Okay, go upstairs. Go take the bath upstairs. You need it.
There he is. He's happy. He loves his coat. The new stool cover. Is this awesome or what? Smile, Hillary. The artist.
Ta-da!
There's the major.
Woohoo! Hi everybody.
She made me a stool cover. Is that awesome or what? So I was looking at this the other day and I was wondering what size tube that was. So I quickly measured it. Now this was screwed on the top here. That's the normal mount. And I go, oh, it's split. And this unscrews, right? So I took this off. This was identical to the size of the 3/4 pipe I've been mounting them on. And it slipped right on there. Just like it was made for it. So now I have my boom, and there's the GoPro's on the end of this one right now. And I can move this around the shop too. For over here, you can see the X guard behind you, and or wherever, and shoot very handily. This is working out really well. So now I need to make one more of these mounts for the other spot I have in the shop that doesn't have one. But yeah, this tell you, and it's very lightweight. Because this is just one of those painter sticks, and the camera is small and lightweight, so I don't need any counterweights at all. And Nice stout tripod. No wheels or anything. But boy, very happy with this setup. This thing works great. Just an update. Well, this box just came. I've been waiting for this for about a month. We ordered this. This is a Lincoln Squarewave Tig 200. This is their brand new, latest and greatest out TIG welder. And let's get the box open. Well, it's pretty nice packed. It's all the cables there. Regulator. Nice regulator. Pedal. This can operate on 220 or 110. Of course, you reduce your duty cycles and amperages, but torch, hose, the other power 110 power cord, and the foot pedal. We'll get everything out of here. Work clamp and lead assembly. The ground clamp, electrode holder and lead assembly. Foam in here. Look. There we go. This is thanks to all the people who have supported me by buying dovetail cutters. This is a new piece of equipment for the shop, and we'll be able to use this and make some more interesting projects. We have some car stuff, my son and I there, and we're going to work on and things like that. So we'll be able to do some TIG welding here. This TIG welder is AC/DC, I should say. It can also do pulse. Lincoln has put out some really really good videos on this on YouTube about the TIG 200, and you can't even find this in stores, in welding shop stores. I tried, and the only way I could do it is I had to order one and pay up front. They're so back ordered, and it still took a month. So pretty new units and pretty clean. So we'll get some set up here, get a cord, and we'll just plug it in 110 here real quick and see, make sure it works and all that good stuff.
Pliant, they're on metal rock. Yeah. You want to do one?
Oh, they're actually on metal sticks?
They're on actually metal sticks, yeah.
Those are the good ones. You just take like 4 or 5 packs of them,
Yeah,
tape them all up, and then put one up as an igniter, and they'll blow up.
Well, that's a pretty duddy sparkler.
Yeah, it's not real
well,
sparkly.
who knows? They've been in the barn for a long time.
Yeah, they've been around a long time. Yeah.
No, these have been in the house.
Oh, in the house. Great.
Easy, Jack. Kind of slippery right
Get to
there.
the end, just keep your hand there. Don't touch the hot part.
Okay, go.
Okay.
Oh, here.
I got two.
Yeah.
Here. Okay,
You
hold on.
do one.
I'll do one.
Let me do that one.
Write your name, Ava. You gotta write your name. Pretend like you're
sky.
writing your name.
Whoa.
Whoa!
Oh, it's like, oh man.
Oh, it's
slippery
slick.
down
It's
here.
slick.
Right on the porch. Right here.
Yeah. Oh.
On the snow.
There you go.
Don't touch the flame.
There you go.
Don't touch the flame.
Yeah.
Good. Hey, watch.
There's a grin. Yeah, keep it out there.
Oh no! I put it out.
Woo-hoo. Woo, sparkle, sparkle. Pyro.
Yeah, he's pyro now.
like,
he's
I can-
done.
That's it.
I could really like these.
He's hooked. Okay. That's
No,
okay.
need a little more.
These are fun.
Yeah.
I like sparklers.
Careful,
Careful
Ava.
your hands.
Oh.
Okay.
Ooh. Oh man,
Just lay it in the snow.
that was close.
Just yeah.
Woohoo! All
Okay.
I
done.
want to do one
Yay!
more.
Well, that's all I had.
That's it.
That's all we got.
I want to
They don't relight. They just
No,
go one
that's
time.
it. Different
Okay.
time.
Come on.
Okay. Happy New Year.
New Year.
Woo!